Some people call me Big Play. Some people call me T Peasy. But I'm in the building now. Hey, this is my first live. This is my player partner from back in the day. We've been friends for over 20 years. We go way back to App State days. We both came through the JUCO route. Then we went to App State, so we know about the whole gambit, all the tricks of the trade, and we know about the little schools playing against the big schools, going in there punching people in the mouth, and like it don't matter. It don't matter if you can ball, you can ball. And this is my man, Big Hurt. Big
Well,
Hurt
what's
was the
up?
guy that I'm gonna get to it. Hey, Big Hurt was the guy that was the Warren Sapp on our team. He was the guy that could cover the wide receivers and punch the old lineman in the mouth. So he always surprised everybody. I told him, I said, "You the guy with the red shorts at camp. Nobody don't know who you are. You don't got no 4 5 star by your name, but you at camp kicking ass, and everybody like, who the hell is this guy with these red shorts?" Well, what's going on, man?
What's going on with you, folks?
Hey, so the reason why I got and another thing, this been one of my biggest supporters when I was doing a lot. He was like, "Hey, dog, you need to get on your videos." So it's only right that my first live, I bring my dog on.
Well, hey, what's happening? Yeah.
Yeah. So look, this is what I'm gonna need some help from you with. Last night I was up late looking at some D linemen, some guys that Dion might need to target for next year. So I'm gonna shoot you some of these videos and you just check them out. And they might be like 5 minute highlights or whatever. But you tell me which guys you think they should get the most energy to try.
Right.
Cause you know how you got like 4, 5, 10 guys you trying to target.
Mhm.
You can only give so much time to the big dogs. So who should you think they should pour all their energy into that can change their system like next year?
All right.
All right, so I start trickling them in when I run across them. And some of these guys I'm looking at, they already committed, but you know how Prime is. A commit don't mean shit. Until National Signing Day, we can always get that flip. And,
Yeah.
and I'm noticing another thing too, that Dion is starting to have an effect on the mothers. The mothers are really loving sending their kids to go play with Dion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, he talking. He like the best uncle ever. You know, he gonna talk that talk. He do that. He know church. He know the walk that they walking. He know. Look what he did with his mama. Put her. Hey, she said, "Hey." What- you know what I'm saying? So who ain't gonna love that? That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's real relatable. He understand what the kids going through. Hey, I would if I had sons.
Dog.
We driving
Did
them.
you see the video when Bucky, his son that does all the videos,
Huh?
and he posted this a while ago, about maybe like 6, 8 months ago? Cause you
Huh?
know he used to do the music and stuff too.
Yeah.
And I think Shiloh got into that kind of like one of you all your big brother, you just kind of do what your big brother do.
Yeah.
But the music thing didn't never really pop all the way for him.
Mm.
And he was like, he made a video, dog, a heartfelt video, and he was like, "Man, look, y'all don't understand. My dad, he he ain't just handing out money like that.
No.
You got to get it. You got to figure this thing out." And he'll sit there and watch you suffer. He ain't gonna let you drown, but he'll sit there and let you kick in that pool and try to figure it out before he just give you a bag of money.
Oh, for sure.
But man, you remember Eric Thomas? We don't know if you've seen this. Eric Thomas, he was talking about it, the motivational speaker, ET.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
was talking about, he was having a conversation with his son one day, and he was like, "Man, why you don't got that dog in you?" And he was like, "Dad, that ain't you. I didn't sleep outside like you did. I I grew up in a big house with AC."
Come on.
So if you are a very successful man or woman and you give your kids all everything, they won't have that dog in them.
Uh, you just. I ain't gonna say that because look at his. You know. He got two that got some dog in him though.
But you hear what the older son saying. The older son is like, look, that y'all think he is just a sweet life.
Yeah, yeah,
Dad ain't giving us all this shit like y'all think.
he not.
I think he give them the tools to make it, all the opportunity to be around people. But if you sitting up on the couch and being a sorry ass,
No, no, you ain't. No.
yeah, cause you see them boys, they got NIL deals.
Yeah,
They get money now.
yeah.
So it ain't like everything they got, Dion is just buying it. Them boys out here hustling.
All the way, all the way, all the way.
And it's like, well, look what Shador did against the Heisman winner. They almost had the identical stats. Did you see that?
With this last week.
Yeah, both of them had like 415 yards with like 6 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Oh yeah, he's nice,
It
big
was
nice. I've been talking about him all this whole time. Like, hey, y'all think, but he one of them dogs. Dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. So that's why he's able to have all this nice stuff because he's doing numbers.
Oh, he doing major numbers. Major numbers. What he averaging? He didn't what the Oregon game he had like 170, something like that.
Yeah, the Oregon game was trash. But prior to that, he was like, he had already had like, I know in 2 games he had like 900 some yards.
Yeah, so he about what? Almost 2,000 yards?
Yeah, he getting close to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Colorado State game, it was a decent game. It wasn't a crazy game, but it was decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's and like Shallow one of the top safeties in the conference.
Oh yeah. Charlotte a baller.
Yeah, so everything they done got, they earned it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
He was also exposed to just not. I don't think Dion was just talking to him in a vacuum. He had his partners, the Warren Sapps, the Tom Brady's, the Michael Irvins.
Yeah.
He ain't just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like and I think that's why these moms feel comfortable sending their kids to him because now it don't matter what kids you send him, he's gonna put them around an all pro, somebody that did it for 10 years plus the right way. And now they get the kind of, you know how these little kids, little boys, we measure ourselves up against other men.
That's a fact.
So when Terrell Owens walked in there, like I remember Shiloh was covering Brown, Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Oh, see.
How many kids get to cover Antonio Brown while you in high school?
Come on, man.
Bruh. So
Come
your
on.
confidence level go to a whole nother level
The moon.
once you sticking Terrell Owens at practice or you holding hands, you know what I'm saying, with Warren Sapp at practice, and now you have to go block another no name D lineman.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah. So it's different. But look, so I'm gonna send you these guys, dog, and you tell me which D lineman. Cause for y'all that don't know, he played D line. Tell me which D lineman got the best technique.
Okay.
And which ones you think will make a immediate impact. Because I listen to some of the stuff you say about like 3 techniques and like the hand placement, these jump steps, this ghost move that these guys doing, these defensive ends. Like some of that stuff I know about, but it's some new stuff coming out. I know you up on it that I'm not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you tell me which guys will be the best fit you think for this conference with all the throwing and stuff.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But another topic I want to hit on with these coaches, I made a video about it yesterday, but they saying all these other coaches, these other African American coaches, we should share the love. We shouldn't just give it all to Dion. We should share the love with everybody because they performed on a high level too. What you feel about that?
I mean, who are these people? I've known Dion since I was a kid. You know, so we watching him go literally what 4 years he was coaching his son in high school, and now he's coaching at Colorado. What type of and he a Hall of Famer? One of the best to do it ever? How not
Yeah.
do? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah. You're right. Like I don't even know these other what they voice sound like.
Never. They came up through the ranks. Always due respect. All due respect. 'Cause you got time. But Dion, man, come on, man.
All
Yeah.
right, and you
Huh?
said that about coming up through the ranks. They were saying that's why a lot of the coaches are mad at Dion because they feel like they had to go through the ringer and Dion didn't. But I'm like, he been coaching for the last
But see,
15 years.
the thing about it is, and this is we talked about this earlier. Like we do remember that Dion made the cornerback a position of a high profile position. Before him, wasn't nobody talking about cornerbacks. He
Yeah.
he was in the when he was at Florida State to the Neon Dion and raised his profile. He been doing this the whole time. He saw somebody gave him a list of what they make as far as cornerbacks. Like I more than that, and turned it in. Look
And
what he
see, and you know why I think he looked at it like that? Because he was already making baseball money.
that too. Yep.
So if you a guy come out of college that's broke, any money is better than what you've been getting. But once you already making
Yeah.
baseball money,
Yeah.
and you know baseball been the sport that was paying the most from ever since back in the day.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So he looking at his baseball checks and he looking at, okay, if I go out here and play football and put my body on the line, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah. We gotta do better.
Oh, yeah. We got to change this.
We gotta do a lot better. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. And so that's why I think some of these people don't understand the mindset. Like, man, Bo Jackson talked about how Dion made him better.
Yeah.
Now you understand? Now Bo Jackson was talking about running up the house. He was talking about he run up the wall. He
Mm-hmm.
was like, it was easy to run up the wall because we used to run up the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, who run up the house?
Oh, you do the backflips when we was kids? Yeah.
What? Maybe
We,
I was doing that in Portland. We didn't run up the house in Georgia. We wasn't running up nobody's house.
oh, man, we used to do that in wrestling practice all the time. Doing backflips, all that type of stuff. Yeah.
Man, look, you
Yeah.
run up the side of my mama house, somebody gonna come outside with a switch.
Mama house, you getting hit with a brick. No, you ain't doing that. Mama ain't playing. And wrestling do that all the time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. See, I never. No, we ain't never run up no walls. Not that I can remember. I didn't run up no wall for no reason.
Well, we did. But
We
you didn't
maybe did wall
wrestle.
squats. We did some of that.
You said what?
We did wall squats when you put your back against that wall and you had to sit there for 30 seconds on that wall. We did wall squats. That's what we did.
I don't know about y'all in Georgia, but up here in Portland, Portland, Oregon, we get to it. I don't know about y'all.
Hey, man, look, we don't do that. But and the other thing I want to hit on with all these new players,
Uh-huh.
Brian said he don't want to play the rookies, right?
Okay.
If you notice, he have a formula where he bring in a lot of guys like graduate transfers. So these guys are better tested. They got film of them in the game, so he
Yeah.
can trust them. Because if you look at it, you know how Alabama and Georgia, they had those games where you like, okay, what's the name of this school they playing against? Who is this? Where this school located at? Colorado didn't have none of those games.
None of them. None of them.
Every game, straight bullets. Like we coming in hot.
Right now.
So he couldn't trust because you know the pressure that's on him. If he fail, they can't wait to jump on that.
Oh yeah.
So he couldn't say, okay, I'm gonna come in here and let these freshmen learn. I
Yeah.
gotta come in here with people that already know what's going on. They
Mhm.
hungry. They got 1 year left. So we gotta hit the ground running.
Yeah.
So now that's when Travis got hurt. It was a blessing in disguise
How you mean?
because now he was playing like 100 plays.
Yeah, 100 plus.
So now the backup receivers can't even come in and get 4-5 plays, the rotation.
True.
They can't get them. The backup DB can't even come in and really do nothing. Only thing they could do was special teams.
Okay.
So the freshmen couldn't really get on the field. Now that Travis got hurt, they
Oh,
they have to play the freshmen.
I see. They come getting everybody up to speed.
Yeah, so now they get to get in there and show what they can do. So when Travis comes back,
Yeah.
hopefully they won't have him playing no 100 plays. Hopefully he'll play defense, and now they'll do him like kind of how they did Champ Bailey and Deion Sanders.
Okay.
Third downs, maybe a first down here and there when you got plays designed for him,
Yeah.
plug and play him, but don't just leave him out there for the whole series.
Gotcha. So they're gonna like they did with Charles Woodson back in the day.
I
Yeah.
hope that's what they do
Yeah.
because now you see you got Miller done came in and put up almost 200 yards in the second half,
Yeah.
and you got y'all got it, man, Mr. Freeze.
Uh-huh.
See, I'm telling you, if you didn't know who Travis Hunter was,
Mhm.
and I put Mr. Freeze number 18 tape on
Yeah.
and said this was Travis Hunter,
Yeah.
you would say, "Oh, I can see why this guy is one of the top players. Like he that good."
Yeah. No doubt.
But he can't get on the field right now because you got all these transfers coming in. You got Travis Hunter on the field, and now Miller done came in and did what he done did. So it's just so hard for all. I feel like they got the talent now with these next few games.
Uh,
When the talent dips off,
yeah.
they should be able to rotate a lot of these guys in. If they get up by like 20 points,
Uh-huh.
they should keep the rotation going and don't try to force feed nobody. Just see who get open, see how it play out.
Yeah. 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 But see, you gonna see now he's setting the he's setting the stage that everybody gonna get that shine if you put that work in. That's why he on them so hard. I'm giving y'all. You know, you just talked about Freeze. He about to be a household name by this next weekend.
Dog, once they see Freeze, dog.
You know,
But all right, but this was scary.
what's that?
Now they just signed the guy out of California.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted them too.
Yeah.
He can fly around. He play offense and defense.
Yeah.
So we ain't seen Freeze yet, and now we know we got another one coming in.
I gotta get it together. You better get it together.
So all right. So what I was looking at last night. So with the skill positions,
Yeah.
the players that play outside the hash,
Mm-hmm.
we got them.
Oh, he been saying.
Yeah, we got them. So now what I'm looking at is maybe one big time safety.
Okay.
Because I think, did you see number 43? And you know me, that was my number 43, TP 43.
Uh-huh.
I had a little place in my heart for number 43. He got
Okay.
the picks in the end zone. He got 2 picks in the end zone. So he's a valuable player, right?
Yeah. So,
He was already on the team prior to. So he made it through the cut, right?
yeah. Yeah.
But these last 2 games, I
Uh-huh.
seen my man get exposed in the open field.
I mean, hey, you gotta step it up.
But see, that's what I'm saying. The foot speed, I feel like in the red zone,
Uh-huh.
he need to always be in. Red
Yeah.
zone defense, goal
Yeah.
line defense, he need to
Yeah.
be in.
Yeah.
But when you got a bunch of field, when we just kick the ball off and they got 80 yards to go,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all that field.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Did you see when the guy on the slant? It was him and the guy on the slant in the open field.
Yeah.
And he kicked it. He gave it all he had,
Yeah.
but he just didn't have the foot speed.
Well, I mean, hey, we all got our little things we gotta work on. But
You know what they say, bro. You can't teach speed.
so you can't see speed, but you can be in the right position. It's just more game tape, more film, be in the right spot to hit.
And so that's what I'm saying. In the red zone, he gonna be in the right position.
He gonna be in the right. Yeah. But that's a challenge to him. Keep him on his toes. Like you got work to do. And these young
Yeah,
boys.
I thought about that too. Yeah, that's gonna keep him. That's gonna keep him humble, keep him on his toes.
Yeah, that's what that's about. Hey, you out here? Let's see. You with these
But
dogs?
I don't feel like we have a solid safety. Like 29 came in this week because Shallow was out. You know, he had the he was bleeding like pissing blood.
Okay.
And so they pulled him out. Now that's one thing that I love about Coach Prime. If these players are hurt, he's not gonna put them out there limping like I seen the guy from Colorado. I'm not Colorado. South Carolina. South Carolina leading tackler from last year he got hurt in the first game of the season, right?
Okay.
I can see him limping. I can see him grimacing on his face like he trying to keep going, and the coaches just left him out there.
Yeah. That's yeah.
The next play, he laid down, and they had to come get him.
Mm.
So they would rather leave their leading tackler out there, knowing he hurt, trying to see if he gonna play through it
Yeah.
and jeopardize his dude's career.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Prime ain't gonna do that. If he
No.
see you ain't 100%, come on over here and sit down. Don't sit down. We got somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And you
So
know,
he
most coaches, they used to make us feel bad.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They used to try to make us go get them shots. You know them shots I'm talking about.
Come on now.
You get
Come
them shots, and you for all y'all young players, if you go in there and get that cortisone shot, when you come back out, it's like a woman when she get an epidural. You don't feel no pain.
yeah, you tell all type of stuff.
You tearing up stuff, you tearing it up. You might have got that game-winning touchdown, but you tearing up stuff that you can't replace.
Hey, facts. Facts.
Yeah,
But
so that's I love that about him.
yeah.
And you see it don't matter if it's my son, if it's Travis, don't
Mm-hmm.
matter who it is, I'm gonna sit you down if
Yeah.
you ain't 100%.
Yeah. But I like how he took on the stacked the deck with them teams in the front end. Because a lot of these teams, I was looking at some stuff. I ain't gonna say no names right now, but I'm like, okay, this is great university or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
First 5 games against what is it? Division 1 double A's, Division 2s. So they get they build up their stats and I guess they
Yeah, feel good. Yeah.
thing is, it's like that's kind of like cheating because by the time you get to conference play, you still got fresh legs.
Yeah.
You got fresh legs. You didn't do nothing for the last first month.
See, the SEC, you know I'm in SEC country.
Yeah.
That's how the SEC live.
Okay.
They play a whole bunch of weak games in the beginning.
Yeah.
So now you look at their record. Oh, they 4-0. They 4-1. But they
Yeah.
don't tell you some of these schools were the school of the blind.
That part.
Yeah.
So by the time you get to a let's say because Oregon did it. Let's just say it. Oregon did it. Look at the first couple of games. 81.
Yeah.
Is that real? And I'm not
Yeah.
now that I know what the play is, but I'm like, wow. So you build up your stats on the front end, and then you make sure everybody rested. So by the meat of the season, you got fresh legs. But Dion jumped off the porch. Let's go against the
Bangers.
with the
Bangers. But see, this is the thing about it. You know Dion got an NFL mindset.
yeah.
You don't have no weeks off in the NFL.
That's a fact.
No days off.
That's a fact.
So this is two things that's gonna happen with that.
Uh-huh.
One, the revenue he's gonna create is gonna be crazy.
True.
Because every team he play against is gonna have a following, right? So the revenue is gonna be crazy. But
Yeah.
two, if he does lose a game, his strength of schedule gonna be so strong, he's
Yeah.
gonna always bump back up as soon as he get on another winning streak.
Yeah. Probably going to run right now. I think so.
Yeah, and that's what I think. I think he's back going to run. I think when they get Travis back, since they starting to get these new key players to come in, they might have the firepower to win out.
This is very possible. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be that game against Utah gonna be rough.
Yep.
Don't forget, hey, Oregon State got some.
I
Hey,
saw that. I saw that.
hey, don't hey,
I saw that.
and well, you still got Washington too. Now, sheesh, this gonna,
This, yeah. But it's one of them schools they don't have to play. I don't think they got to play Washington State.
Don't have to play Washington State. I gotta look at the
I
schedule.
don't think so. So one of them ranked schools they don't have to play. I know they got to play you. No, they don't have to play Washington.
They don't have to play Washington. Okay.
Yeah, they don't play Washington.
Okay.
So that's good. They don't have to play Washington.
Yeah.
Because they might be the best team in the conference.
But see, that's the thing though. best case scenario, put good vibes out there. Hey, a lot of people might cancel each other out by the end of the season. You might be sitting
That,
in that championship game.
that's true.
A lot of people got to play each other. Like, like it's about to be
Yeah.
low key, you know. So you
Yeah,
gonna,
like last week. Last week it was like 6 teams was playing each other and all of them was ranked.
mm-hmm.
And that's one thing they said, all right, look how when Colorado got blew out,
Yeah,
but they dropped all the way out of the polls, right?
yeah,
The top 25.
mm-hmm.
With SEC teams, even though SEC played them little baby schools at the beginning,
Yeah,
when they finally play against another ranked school in the SEC, they only dropped like 1 or 2 points.
yeah. But kind of y'all been running things for a while down in the SEC, so I can understand how that works.
Yeah. And another thing, Alabama's and all they rosters was stacked with 4 and 5 stars.
Yeah, yeah.
Even like the Mississippi States and stuff was having 4 and 3 stars all on their roster. Now with this transfer portal, boy, them bitches they don't look the same no more.
But did you see what they said the other day? The dude that you
What's that?
Bama, the strength and training coach, uh, he over there at Georgia now. They say that might have been what changed the tide.
All right, but you know what else we got too? Georgia strength coach, one of his like assistants is at Colorado right now.
Oh, see that? See, okay, we about to get
So
okay.
he been learning from the guy.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying?
I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, when I say Coach Prime got a mean formula, dog.
Like a year, and there we gonna see.
Yeah, like he done went in everybody cookie jar and said, look, okay, I might can't get that big cookie, but let
Mhm.
me get that cookie right next to it.
Hey, but hey, I think what they ran into with Oregon was fresh legs. That's what I think.
That
Facts.
that could did Oregon, they didn't have a no, see like with Colorado State, they had a bye before they played against
Just
Colorado.
what I'm trying to tell you. They was low.
Yeah, like everybody giving them their best shot.
They got fresh legs.
Like who did USC play before they played against Colorado?
I can't call off the top of my head.
You can't even, and it was a real school, but you just can't even. So everybody coming in with fresh legs,
Yeah.
being able to focus on Colorado.
So they get, but see, that's what I think Dion, the genius of it, let them get, let them see. Let's not duck no fades. But now, all right, what else you got? That's what he said.
Yeah, bro. Hey, when they came, did you see? Oh, I watched the video last night. It was a cool video. It was 3 or 4 guys from Jackson State.
Uh
They lived in like Jackson, right?
huh.
They took a 19-hour drive all the way up to Boulder for the game.
Mhm.
Cause Jackson had a bye last week. Jackson, they faithful with their team. Now they had a bye last week,
Yeah.
and they drove all the way up, folks.
Uh huh.
And the dude was like, you know how when the game started getting out of hand, one dude would look like, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking. Hey, towards the end of the game, he was like, we back, we back.
Hey,
So that was pretty cool, man. Like that shows you how much love Coach Prime got.
come on, man.
You got some cats from Mississippi.
Yeah.
I hope they had a good car. I hope that wasn't no 2016, no 2006 Honda they drive up there. I hope they had something nice driving up there
Hey,
all the way to Boulder.
that's
But
not.
they
You know what I'm saying?
19 hours, bro,
Come on now.
for a coach that left y'all school. You know he got love in Jackson, bro.
Come on, man. He tried to take a lot of the give opportunities to a lot of the coaches down there.
Yeah, he did. The coaches, the people, everybody. So, and like, I think what they missing is he tried to create a bridge where, look, all right, I'm gone, but I'm gonna still help y'all.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm gonna still help y'all as much as I can because I see y'all in a bad spot and y'all just need a little bit of push to
Mm.
get y'all over this hump.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're giving a lot of people opportunities. See, a lot of us, man, there's so many different little nuances about the coaching game that a lot of people don't know about. And it's kept a lot of our talent out of the ranks, because a lot of times you gotta go back to school. and get a master's degree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yes.
see, I'm glad you said that. A lot of people don't understand this because a lot of people trying to knock like him for not having his degree. Do
Mm-hmm.
y'all understand the draft, the workout for the NFL draft
Come on.
is before you graduate?
Come on. That part.
So if you trying to go out there and put up numbers for you can buy your mama a house, you got to decide: am I gonna go here and work out with this trainer everybody telling me to go work out with that's in Florida, or
Yeah.
am I gonna stay here in school and try to finish graduating and maybe show up to the combine and now I don't run a good 40 or my bench press ain't good and they don't even give me a shot?
Fact. You only get one of those. You only get one of those.
Yeah. And once you start playing in the league and you traveling and you doing all this in the off season, you doing all this stuff, people invite you to so much stuff. It's hard for you to go back and get your degree.
I see. That's now we're talking about the play. Is the fact that that's what they mad about is because and I can understand it. Like why he not have to go through it. I had to go sleep in the field house for
Yeah, yeah, with not getting paid.
for not getting paid. My wife was in the me and my wife was in the garage for 3 years type shit. You know,
Yeah, your wife talk about how you ain't no real man.
girl, all that stuff. Like them coaches went through some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we been in 3 different cities and we don't even have our own house.
That part. What we doing with this football stuff? You can go work at with my dad doing whatever he do, laying concrete or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, make more than this.
Way more than this. So yeah, I can understand a little frustration, but and that's why I can see how even with Jackson State when they was like, we gave you an opportunity, but look what he came bearing gifts with his opportunity.
Gifts.
Let's come on,
That boy
like
had that boy pulled up with a dump truck.
So now this is the thing. Now we gonna have, just like they changed some rules at some schools to let people in because you don't have to have a 3.9 with a or was 1700 on the SAT no more to get into certain schools because they know they couldn't keep up no more. So now you got to look at the coaching pool. If you start to by basis as far as getting into it, now you got a lot more cats who can identify with these kids that now are eligible to be coaches because now
Yeah.
it was just whoever could pass the SAT, quote unquote. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, but I'm gonna say this right here now. The game of life is if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna really teach you, right?
that's a fact.
All right, so what I said this like 3 years ago.
Uh,
What these dudes need to do while they up instead of going to the strip club
yeah,
and buying these nice cars and all this kind of stuff.
yeah.
And look, it is what it is. I
Mhm.
know how, like Arnold Schwarzenegger said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bend the rules a little bit.
Yeah,
These boys need to take this money and pay their cousin to do these online courses while they're in the league. Why nobody they ain't paying attention to them? Because if you try to do it late, now everybody is a spotlight on you.
yeah.
Why in your second year in the league, pay
Yeah.
your little cousin that's at college, that the smartest one in the family, pay her to go ahead and take these classes. So you certified. Why nobody ain't paying attention to you? You
Hey,
already got your paperwork.
well,
Cause
hey,
you know experience, real life experience beat classroom experience all day long.
mm-hmm.
But that paper can hold you back if you don't have that paperwork.
And that's what, and I think that's what he broke, and I think that's what we get into. I think he broke the mold with that because now, now you can't say he's not qualified. Did it? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they use that against a lot of cats. We gotta get your degree, so on and so forth. Hell, we had a doctor. I forgot his name, but it was a black doctor that did heart surgery. He had been taught all the top heart surgeons in the world at the time, but he never got his degree. He just knew how to do it. Man,
Yeah.
they worked it out for him, but he had to become like get an honorary law degree. He couldn't go back and they wouldn't give him his certification as a doctor because he didn't go through the training. But he had taught everybody in the school or in that field. That's just
Yeah.
that's just how I go, man.
Yeah, that paperwork will hold you back. And see, like this, that paperwork goes way back. Like this ain't even about racism. It's about families. It's about the 1%. okay, I don't want this family to be able to out compete my kids for these jobs. So they need to have a degree.
Mm-hmm.
This kid over here, he's talented, but his parents don't have the money to send him to school.
Yeah.
My kid is a fuck up, but I got the money to get them this degree. So they gonna get the job to them. Like this go way back. You know what I'm saying?
That's who. That's. I mean, that's just how to go. But I think that's when we look at the animosity. That whole like we said they were sleeping in the garage. Eating top ramen for 5, 10, 15 years. Hell, the
Yeah.
coach at Miami for the Dolphins was talking about he was broke 2 years ago.
And,
Like,
and that's why I hate when I see these dudes lose all their money because this money don't last forever.
I don't. It
It
don't.
like you gotta with that first check, you gotta buy you a house.
Mm-hmm.
So now if it don't work out, you got a place to go figure it out.
See, but he's moving fast. You leaving out of a suitcase. Next thing you know, you try to rest. It's time to get ready to go back to training. You ain't really got time. You gotta have all the infrastructure in place.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't know,
You
somebody
know somebody that I thought would have been a top recruiter,
who is
and he got caught up with the same stuff, trying to get his degree and stuff. Played
uh,
8 years in the league. You know our partner,
hey,
Dan.
yeah, Dan. Oh, Dan was
Dan could talk. Man, he was smooth. He had a smooth
yeah,
talk game.
yeah. Dan was something.
I remember Jerry told me that's the reason why he kind of came out. He was like, man, Dan made it sound so good and so great.
Yeah,
So I wish he would have had all his stuff together, but he had the kids. You know what I'm saying? You got the wife now. You're paying $3,000 a month child support.
yeah.
You can't. It ain't no hold up.
See, the thing about what a lot of people miss out on, and this is real. Like a lot of times, you got to make a decision. If you have the opportunity to go to the league, go. But a lot of the cats who we do see that did play, they went straight to coaching literally the season after their eligibility was up.
Yeah.
So they was already in. Okay, I'm a college student. I'm still eating I'm still not in the dorm, but they still was they didn't
Going to
have
the training table, getting
yeah.
food, like it was normal.
It was normal. But if you over here get bill, get a family, wife, kid, house, car, and then trying to do the coaching thing, and they talk about, hey, we got this per diem for you. That ain't
Got
gonna cut.
some vouchers for you. You got some gas vouchers for you.
That ain't gonna cut it, bro. I mean, it put people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can see that.
you
I can
know,
see that.
so that kind of we got a whole lot of folks just because of you know they got to make ends meet. So now Dion kind of broke that mold.
Mm.
You're like, hey,
Hey,
if you
oh, and you notice it was a lot of coaching sons, like the Harbaughs and all. Like it was a lot of kids that's coaches. They daddy was already coaching,
yeah,
so they already seen but the daddy had already made it to that level.
yeah,
So I can stay with my dad while I'm learning.
exactly, exactly. And if he's still coaching, I can just stay on the team that I was playing for. Wherever I'm at the house with mama, and then,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's
Like Bill Belichick, that's how his dad was a coach.
yeah.
So
See,
you got that luxury to stay with dad while you
yeah.
figuring out why these little what these $700 checks for the month coming in.
All right, put that away. Put that put that towards that house.
Don't even cash it. This,
You know what I'm saying?
this.
But you take
But yeah, man.
you gotta cut the yard.
Yeah. And that's another thing. And when you said yeah, I remember when Dion was at Jackson cutting that grass, man. Dion broke the mold, dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the hate is about, bro. I mean, that's the only thing I can associate it to is that you didn't have to go through the ranks that we had to go through. But
And
y'all wasn't willing to go down to a Jackson State. And what's your resume? You didn't bring ESPN like that. Like that. You didn't bring Fox. You didn't bring.
yeah,
Bring.
yeah. You ain't do none of that.
You didn't do none of
And,
that.
but also like, okay, I want to talk about this. Just time got away from me.
Uh,
This past week with Jerry Rice's son,
mm-hmm.
we could have seen Jerry Rice's son playing with Shador
Yeah.
if Jerry, from what I'm hearing, I don't know everything, but from what I'm hearing, at first Jerry didn't want to claim the kid,
I don't know
and
about.
then over time, you know how it is with a chick like this. Like, you got me pregnant. He like, nah.
I
I don't
got.
know if he had another chick, whatever. But over time, they built a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't the best of relationships,
Mm-hmm.
but and it's kind of crazy. Like that's the kid that looked like you the most. Like dog, he looked like Jerry on the bit. I'm looking at the facial expression, looked like Jerry.
But you know that's life, man. You know.
Yeah, but it's just like Coach Prime, even though he had the conflicts with the mothers and all that kind of stuff, he was still there with his kids. Like
Oh
I seen a video when he was telling them, "You can love me and your mama. You don't have to choose."
yeah.
Just cause we ain't loving each other like that, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all want that, but we don't pass that point. You don't have to choose between me and your mom. You can come here and you can go there, and I'm fine with that. You know, he made his kids feel comfortable, even though it was an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jerry had his son uncomfortable like hell out there balling, and people like Jerry Rice, your daddy. He like, I think he my daddy. Dude won't come around like that.
Hey
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
it'd be a whole lot of stuff we don't know. You know.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. So I don't want to throw a lot of dirt on the name or whatever, but I wish I could have seen like Shador throwing the ball to Jerry Rice,
That
son.
would. Hey, but you know what? No, it's gonna be a lot more of that. It's just like in basketball in the AAUs. You know, you got a lot of the basketball
That's
putting
what
it.
they said. They say it's basketball almost turned into a fraternity now
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because most kids don't have the money to pay for these top trainers,
Yeah.
and a lot of them don't have the genetics. So these a lot of their sons and stuff got the genetics, and they got the money to pay the top trainer. So
It's gonna be.
what we talking about?
Cause you got, and that's one of the things that you look at Dion's kids. Like, how you going you got your mentor is Tom Brady and you're a quarterback. Your mentor could be okay, Palomala if you're a safety. You know what I'm saying? If you're a D tackle,
Yeah.
it's Warren Savage.
Look.
Like
His
what?
mentor
Oh,
is Tom Brady, and he talked to Cordell Stewart, by the way.
come on. You gonna figure it out. Something gonna
Yeah.
happen. You see what I'm saying? So now they're getting exposure, but I think the biggest thing in the and we have to salute Dion is that he took the advantage. He made the most out of his opportunity at Jackson because
Yeah.
it wasn't a give me at Jackson at
At
all.
home.
At all. The SWAC did not like Dion at
Yeah.
all. That whole SWAC and all that old stuff. Come on, man. Like,
Now the best thing for Dion was that COVID year when he was like a spring
yeah.
practice. You know what I'm saying? Because he lost like 2 games that year, and it was they couldn't really just say you had a losing season. They could, you know what I'm saying? He did some stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it was short enough to where he had to go through that whole grind of losing
Yeah.
5 games. You know what I'm saying?
So he built on the momentum. But this is the thing though, like he put on a show, bro. Like and not
Yeah.
I'm just he was able to bring what he brings to the table. He didn't have to tone it down. He didn't have to not be who he is. Everything that you've seen with him now, I saw, you know, the little that I saw when he was playing for Dallas. You know, the games was different. You know, we got more San Francisco games than we got Dallas games on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So it seemed like the same dude. But I think about that little boy or that little freshman or sophomore at Florida State that conjured up Neon Dion. and now we 30 some odd years later.
And that's why I was so mad at Nike, because everybody got the Jordans on, but you supposed to have them primes on.
But see, hey,
Now, you know how many corners would have been like, boy, I got them primes on, boy.
it's coming.
I got
Don't
them primes on, boy.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming, but they should have been already, like even Under Armour, when he did the deal with them, they still didn't really embrace they
But,
ain't understand. You
but
you saw what Oregon, you saw what the dude with Nike said, right?
hey, Phil Knight. Hey, you didn't see that post that Phil Knight made, though, did you? He said,
That's the Nike guy, right?
no, yeah, he the owner of Nike. He
Yeah.
saved college football.
He said that.
Said that, bro. You saved college football.
I know he was
Oregon.
I'm gonna say this, because COVID almost killed a lot of stuff. Um,
It
I'm
did.
well, hey, look, I'm all over, and I see a lot of places that shut down, grass growing in the parking lot. But I heard now. You tell me this. You in Portland, you might know better than me.
Yeah.
I heard he whispered in Dion's ear, "I got you." Like
I don't know about this.
Colorado about to get a lot of uniforms like Oregon.
Oh, hey, look. Look, it's about to be on and cracking. Hear me. And hey,
Dog,
come on. Come
I,
on.
is it true you can get Nike shirts for like $15 and stuff up there? Is that true?
We got places that we got a Nike factory up here. It's like a factory store. You can go
Yeah.
get $15. You get all type of stuff. It be lines around the block type stuff.
For real?
Yeah, it used to be up on Martin Luther King. I think it's out in Lake Oswego and the Bridgeport shopping area out there. It used to be.
Listen, you be holding out on me, dog. I can't see you before you ain't even take me, dog. You holding out on me.
I live right around the corner from there. You drove.
That's what I'm saying. You holding out on me. We right here. You could have just pointed which way to go. I would have went. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you right. Hey, but when you come back up here, man, well, I make sure you straight. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's a bit.
Yes,
But
sir.
the other thing that a lot of people overlooking too now, a lot of people overlooking why Dion was able to do what he did that a lot of these other coaches don't have.
Yeah.
His son is certified, and his other son is a game changer too. Like that pick against Colorado State to the house for 80, and that fourth fumble in the red zone. A lot of kids, a lot of coaches don't have one son. He got two sons that's giving it all they got.
But see, this is the thing. This is the thing that Dion. I don't know if Eddie George got. I'm not sure about Ed Reed or so. I'm just naming off the names that I've seen.
Eddie George got a son. He got a son.
But now it's kind of like you can, like kids they kind of tune out daddy. But it's kind of hard to tune out your favorite uncle, and he just happened to be a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Here come Uncle here come Mike, Uncle Michael Irvin. You know what I'm saying? Here come Uncle Barry Sanders or somebody. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Like so. And one of the things about it is they having them real conversations that uncles have. You know what I'm saying? This is what your daddy's trying to do for you. He ain't trying to be hard on you, man. But look what y'all got. This is how you get it. You like living like
Yeah.
you're gonna have a different ear for uncle sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I got that, and that's what I'm saying. Some coaches got sons that don't even play. It's a lot of Magic Johnson situations going on like that. Like I just found. Did you know Isaiah Thomas? Two of his kids, like they went the other way too. Two of his boys.
Man, I don't even talk about that. I don't know nothing about that, bro.
I didn't know that. So Magic Johnson and two of Isaiah Thomas boys went the other. So that's what I'm saying. Like Isaiah Thomas, he coached. You remember that?
Yeah, he a coach.
He couldn't call on his son to come in here and give him 20 or 30.
Look, man.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, not trying to knock, they can do what they want to do. I'm saying a lot of these coaches don't have a son that's like, Dad, I got you, bro.
Well, sometimes as far as you don't know what your kid's gonna be. he might have had all doctors. All they wanted to do was do doctor stuff. It just so
Yeah,
happened that
that's true.
it's a perfect,
And that's what I'm saying.
perfect
You
storm.
remember the story you told me about you and your dad. You was like, when I say duck, don't turn around and say for what. You just duck.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know we on the same page.
yeah. We understand. We'll figure it out when we get to the house. Yeah,
And see, that's how Coach Prime is with his sons.
yeah.
If
All the
he
way.
say duck, they ducking.
Yeah, but you got,
Cause they trust the process.
yeah. But you
But
know
see,
what?
these other coaches don't got that.
I think what Dion's done is like he been very transparent with his kids.
Yeah. I ain't
Sometimes,
lying to him talking about Santa Claus and all this.
oh no, he been up and down about it, and he been about the work since they was little. I remember when they was like Pee Wee balls, Pop Warner. He been in their ear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if it's like you want it, I got the pass for you, and he do it.
Mm-hmm.
With he have the issue with the young that young corner that he got, the young boy that he been having.
Marty McClain.
Yeah, McClain. Now,
Yeah. Omari McClain or something like that.
if I'm not mistaken, young boy got on the field last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but the thing about it is, McClain didn't have it. He getting it off the muscle. Like what you talking about, Coach? I understand that. I might know somebody like that. But long story short, he uh he don't even know what coaching is. He don't know what studying is. I'm bigger, I'm faster, I'm stronger than you. Now he over there getting the opportunity to get that mentorship. He getting that tough love. He getting that, hey man, this is the expectations, and you ain't eating unless you don't get no cake unless you eat your broccoli. Like this might be the first time he dealing with that.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm glad you saying that because I made a video and some people was rocking with me, and then some people kind of like they thought I was kind of hating. But it's
Uh-huh.
just like, okay, this dude is so talented, he ain't never had to wait. He
That's
and Coach Prime understands guys like this. If I don't get them under control early and get them to believe in what I'm telling them early,
yeah.
they gonna always want to do it they way,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll show it. You can get by, but in that bowl game, when you going against that offense coordinator that's watching film and they see he like to do his own thing every now and then, they can exploit that.
Yeah, they're gonna do that.
Yeah. So
So
and Dion just know when man, I had this conversation, and we not saying the dude is bad. He
no,
out of control. We ain't saying none of that. What
no,
we saying is when you have top athletes, you remember KT on the team number 11, our cornerback,
you were nice.
nice, could do anything he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came time for structure, when you had them cats with that 1% genes, like the only person I done really seen do it and not have blemishes is LeBron.
But see,
Most cats are like J.R. Smith.
yeah, but the thing about it is, LeBron got some mentorship that's in the background that's been solid with him. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We don't
you're
see it.
right.
We ain't gonna, like it's just LeBron got Bron. See, we're gonna talk about Bron. One thing I don't like how they treat this dude. Like he had to figure out how he was where he was gonna stay, right?
Yeah. He moved. I think he moved like 15 times.
So he ended up a couple of times. I think he stayed with like some coaches or something, right? And
Yeah,
so you got somebody that's feeding, clothing you, who don't have to. That's telling you, hey, you're gonna be that guy, but you gotta get your partners an opportunity to make them good at play and all this other type of stuff. That sticks in you, right? So
yeah,
so he could have easily been the 50-point dude every day, but he getting his boys involved. That's
yeah,
at home. This is where you went when the lights wasn't on. You know what I'm saying? This is where you went when there wasn't no food in the refrigerator. So now, 20 years later, you saying, why did he take the last shot? Hey, it's been ingrained to me that I gotta pass this around. How you gonna not?
You said something one time that stuck with me, bro. You said what Michael Jordan is doing, what Kobe is doing on any high school team,
Mm-hmm.
they'll get put on the bench for doing that. Cause that's hogging. You ain't being a good teammate.
Yeah.
LeBron is the best version. He like the best example of a basketball player. He does all the stuff.
He's the basketball player everybody sees, but he
Who
gonna
the coaches told you to be, that's
yeah,
who LeBron is.
that's
And
LeBron.
now he's getting tarnished for being who the coaches always told us we supposed to be.
Which one we doing? Which one we doing? Which one we doing?
Dog, boy, you said that. I had to think about it. I said, damn, you right.
You tell your
He
kids.
is exactly what you supposed to be.
You tell your kids LeBron is the version that you tell all the kids that they need to be like. So when he like that, now you mad because he not ball hogging, or he don't, or he don't get nobody else involved.
Yeah.
Like how does this work? You talking out of both sides of your neck.
You seen the game in the championship game? I seen this the other day. Ty Lue was like, he was mad at LeBron when they was playing against Golden State. You remember the time he had to block against Iguodala?
Yeah.
At halftime, Ty Lue was like, he looking at LeBron like filing his nails down or whatever. You know when LeBron get nervous, he start biting his nails.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Bron, like, dog, what, man." LeBron like, what? What I'm doing wrong? He was like, "Man, just do more, man. Just do more.
Yeah.
Like you him."
Yeah.
And LeBron went out there and just, but see, most coaches didn't never tell him to be him.
Because they was trying to make him pull his partners along.
There
So
we go.
turn that off. You can't turn that off. Once you get that your head beating your head, beating your head, beating your head, get everybody else involved. We already you already own what Sports Illustrated at 15.
Yeah.
Some of your partners ain't gonna play past they senior year. Get them involved. So you
Yeah.
stop that as you move forward. That's all I'm saying. But look what he did with business and the movies. Excuse me. Yeah, movies is film production company. He bringing all his folks, and we gonna knock.
Everybody gonna eat.
Come on.
And did you see the thing when they was talking about it was what's your man for the Fab Five, Jalen Rose?
Yeah.
He was like, Kobe was cooking, and
Uh-huh.
Phil kept saying, "Move the ball, get
Yeah.
off the ball," and and Jalen Rose like, yeah, pass the ball, cause this
Yeah.
motherfucker cooking us.
Yeah.
He cooking us. Shaq fouled out.
Yeah.
Now they had to go to the young bull.
Yeah.
And Kobe balled out. And at the end, Kobe was like pushing down, like, nah. And Jalen was like, he wasn't doing it towards us. He was doing that towards his own team
Yeah.
because they ain't believe in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I understand that too. But my thing is, if you go to any practice right now, especially basketball, and they talk about the player you need to be, they talking about they saying everything but LeBron name.
Yep.
That's he's the model. They not saying everybody be Jordan, everybody be Kobe, everybody be Allen Iverson. They say, hey, teamwork, hard, this, that, and the third, be a student of the game. All this stuff that you explaining about this man. You see what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
talk crazy about him. I don't feel that. And it's a basketball conversation, but
And to bring it back,
yeah,
that's why like what Dion trying to do with his players. He's
exactly.
trying to make them be all around,
Yes.
on the field, in the classroom, in the film room,
Yeah.
media, how to
Yep.
deal with girls, how to
And you
talk to your
look,
mama, parents, whoever.
look at the schedule. You ain't got a day off. Look at this
And
schedule.
that's life.
Day off, not one. It's bullets flying first day. If that ain't
Okay.
if that ain't
So
grown, I don't know what it is.
so let me say this right here.
Uh-huh.
I feel like, and I want you to understand this,
Help me out.
every team, go back to them old Alabama teams that was winning championships.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the USC teams that was winning championships.
Yeah.
Go to these Georgia teams winning championships.
Yeah.
You're going to find two key elements:
What's that?
D linemen and linebackers.
Oh, for sure. You said that, didn't you? Hey, you said that. That's
Dog. That's what everybody talking about. We need D line, and we do need D line. But they need to emphasize we need some linebackers. Because
Well,
linebackers affect everything: the run, the pass rush, and the coverage.
my dog said, how many? It's kind of hard to be all American linebacker, and that guard keep on getting to the next level.
Yeah, that is true now. That's true.
You got
It, it's it's hard to scrape
yeah.
when you got 305 hitting you in the chin.
Hey, before you even get set up good, nah, so it all go hand in hand, and I think he gonna figure it out. But and um and it's just so interesting, and it's very interesting watching somebody at his level that played the position to appreciate the fundamentals. You got to have that in trenches. You got to have it. You can't play this game of football if you ain't got them boys. You got to have
But
them.
you know why I think Deion appreciate the fundamentals? Cause Jerry Rice won't bullshit. I saw Deion at the Falcons
Yeah,
when the San Francisco came in town
yeah,
and they was putting up 35-10. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And Deion was trying, but he
Uh-huh.
was like, I can't cover everybody. I can't cover Jerry Rice and Taylor. And Jerry Rice was getting him sometime then too. Cause Jerry mean with the routes.
Yeah, yeah. Jerry wasn't slow. Jerry
Say
wasn't.
what?
I said Jerry was a beast.
Exactly. So I think Jerry made Deion understand, like, I got to have my technique down. I can't just be on here relying on my speed when I play against Jerry, because he'll bait your ass.
No,
He'll turn you around.
Barry was a technician. Means not Barry. Jerry was a technician,
Exactly.
and
So,
people he had different speed too. His speed
yeah,
didn't his speed didn't start until that bend in the post route. Then that's when he kicked it. That's when it kicked in. A lot of people didn't realize that.
yeah, he kick you in around about that 12th step.
Yep.
Yeah, that 8th step, 12th step.
Yeah, and that's when, and he just, and that's like him coming out the blocks. That
Yeah,
12. So
yeah,
that's
when
why
he chased them horses.
yeah, when he chased them horses, exactly. Once that horse make the decision where it's going, that's when he kick in. Bing, I got you.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
I got to work, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure talking to my dog.
All right, bro. Hey, it was nice, bro. Hey, you kept me going, folks. So I'm gonna keep it going for you too, man.
I appreciate you, man. One.
All right, one.